Hey guys, gals, friends and pals, this is Paul Acevedo of Windows Central. Tonight I'm joined on the mic by Alejandro.
Hey guys and
Yeah,
girls.
hello to everyone. We are going to take our first look at Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. In fairness, I did play this game at the Xbox Spring Showcase, but this is my first time playing it all on my own. Got the full version of the game ready to review it.
Awesome, and we have a hard stop at some point, but we will not spoil it, we'll just stop it.
That is exactly right. Thank you for pointing that out. Is this a new loading animation? It seems new.
Yeah, they always have really cute graphics in this game. Kind of anime-like, in a way.
Yeah, certainly they were inspired by the works of Studio Ghibli in particular. Alright,
Never disappoint.
Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. A little bit of a revamped title screen, still similar to the old one. Start game. Oh, theater, this is a new thing. We could just take a look real quick. We haven't unlocked the cutscenes yet, but we will be able to watch them. This is for people who really like the cinematics. So this is for Royal Bob, basically. Then you have a bunch of behind-the-scenes videos, promotional videos, and concept art. So they've added some cool new things. You can see the original Ori and the Blind Forest artwork and the definitive edition revamped artwork. So that's pretty. I like the change in color scheme. Okay, don't you guys
Yeah,
be
definitely.
talking only in emotes. You know that gets on our nerves. Anyway, start game. Slot 1. Here's a big new change for the definitive edition is that you can select your difficulty. The new difficulties are what's different. You've got easy mode. I believe we always had normal and hard, and now there's one life mode. So the one life mode, yeah,
wow.
it was an optional challenge in the original game, but it wasn't its own mode. You just had to try to beat it with only one life.
Interesting. Kind of arcade-like.
Yes, but it's a long and a hard game, so that would be crazy. Right, only $5 to upgrade from the original to this version. So it's kind of like if they had released a DLC, but because they couldn't just say, okay, this DLC is a separate mode, they said, you know what, we're just going to revamp the whole thing and just ask for $5 for that revamp.
So you have to have the original to play this one?
No, but if you have the original, then you could pay $5 to upgrade to the
Solid.
definitive edition. And then the original version will simply be delisted, and then only the definitive edition will be for sale.
Oh, I see. I was talking about just the whole game, the Blind Forest. Is this a standalone game, or is this kind of
I just said!
an expansion?
It is a standalone game, but it is an upgrade for people who own the original. Okay, moving on. We are going to try out easy mode, because easy
Confusing.
is what's new. Optionally, we could go for one life mode, but that doesn't appeal to me in the least. Ooh, we've got a cool little animation when the game starts.
You're definitive about this,
I'm
right?
pretty sure.
Okay. Just checking.
I was brushing up on the dictionary earlier, so I'm totally definitive.
Perfect.
Ooh. Very stirring introduction.
Yeah. So I haven't played the original Ori, but is Ori the name of the character, or is Ori some type of energy force, or what
It's
is
the main
Ori?
character. What's wrong, Swizzlers?
The main character.
Swizzlers is getting upset or something. I can't even tell.
Hmm.
And here we go.
Maybe they're hardcore fans of
Looks
Ori.
like Ori blew off of a tree. So now we are following this character. The swallow's nest. This character, I
There
like
you
to
go.
joke, looks a lot like Totoro.
Yes, it
He didn't do
does.
anything wrong. Is this new, you guys? I don't remember if we controlled this guy right at first before or not.
I am not a flushable material, Royal
Aw,
Bob.
so yeah, that was Ori. And this character is Naru. And there is some new content related to Naru in the definitive edition. Yeah, Swizzlers, I wanted Bob on mic, but he didn't want to be on mic, so... As a child of... Oh, okay, so Naru is raising Ori as a child of her own. And look, Ori has made little drawings on the cave wall and stuff.
I love Ori. That's what you want to
Welcome,
hear?
Geyser Funny. You must be up really late. Geyser wants to know how much the game costs, the full game. Bob, did they say how much it costs? Because the original Ori cost $19.99, and that would be whatever the equivalent UK poundage is for those games. Like if we have a $20 game, it always costs however many pounds over there, etc. So Ori's walking outside.
There.
Aw. What's up, Naru? Isn't that sweet? Really well animated. They're getting some fruit, and then they mark the trees. I'm not sure why. They're marking the trees after they take food from them. A little fan. I mean, a little swing there. That doesn't sound correct, Royal Bob.
Kind of an...
What are we looking at? The beginning of the story, the beginning of the game is very story heavy, and then after a certain point there won't be a lot of story, but we're kind of skipping ahead. We're watching them embark on a project here. Why Swizzlers? You've seen it. Oh, it's too hard on him.
Oh.
Yeah. So look at them. Ori and Naru have a really nice relationship. And they love them some fruit. They are herbivores. Yeah, Bob, that's not correct. Let's see. Most of the game is running back and forth and trying not to die from spikes. So Ori hears something over here on the left. On that fateful night. Just look at those colors.
And Geyser, I'm checking the price online. It's $19.99 US for the full game download.
That's just the regular game, isn't it?
Yeah, he's asking newcomer. I guess just what is it in euros? Is still double the price, like $20 is 40 euros, or?
Okay, so we have some kind of a cataclysm occurring in the background here. This is a big deal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but we don't know if Definitive Edition costs more or if it costs the same amount as the original. That's what I thought Bob might have heard, but he didn't answer when I asked. So they're having to stay inside now that there has been this cataclysm.
Yeah, I'm looking up price differences to see if I don't think Amazon offers the Definitive Edition.
Well, no, it's not out yet.
No, I know, but you can always pre-order, right?
I really don't think it's even available for pre-order on Xbox.com, but you can look. So, unfortunately, it looks like the plant life has greatly suffered after this explosion that we witnessed. Naru can't find food anymore. Through the passage of time. Oh, there is a little food left over there. Uh-oh. Aw. Oh, that's terrible. Life withered and decayed.
Flush Royal Bob.
I might just have to.
We're gonna strip his royalties.
Okay. So Naru gives Ori a little bit of food, the last food that she was able to collect. Ori offers to share, but Naru doesn't want to share. She just wants Ori to have it. You know how it is. It's really pretty but grim out there. Oh, Bob.
They're having their chatty fun.
Yeah. Okay, Ori is shaking down some more food. Good.
I'm still puzzled why they marked the trees. I guess so that they don't overeat of one tree or what. But for beings that nurture nature so much, you'd think that scratching the trees is almost like hurting the trees.
Apparently it's not a very big deal. But yeah, it must be so they don't overeat from them. Something like that. So we're seeing
Yeah.
some of Ori's memories with Naru. They've had a nice little life together. Yeah, Bob links to the somebody made a video of all the cinematic scenes from the game, just cut it together as a movie, which can be a fun thing to watch. I would highly suggest playing the game first. Anyway, now Ori's bringing this food back to Naru. There's Naru. I really don't get why Ori is in so much better health than Naru. Has Naru only been feeding Ori for several days or something? Because yeah, remember this was Ori's surrogate mother figure, and she died.
Oh.
But I mean, Ori's in perfectly spry health. An orphan once more. I don't think they do, Bob. There's no reason to stay. They told that whole sequence as, kind of fast-forwarded, jumping ahead in time. I like the zoomed-in view here. It's actually closer for once. You can get a little bit better look at some of the background details, like the mushrooms. Searching for my light. So I believe this is the tree. Pretty important to their world. I forget the exact details. Oh, okay. So Ori is weak and frail right here. I was kind of assuming that Ori was just gonna be able to run and jump and stuff, but no. He or she is actually in danger. Poor Simu. When cries were met with silence. That's right. Ori in the Blind Forest, it rocks you to your very core. Hope went astray. There's a lot of thorns and stuff over here. It's not a good place to be crawling around when you're not doing very well. Whoa.
Well, Rey ran to the forest too, and Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Oh,
Forest seems to be the place, yeah.
When my child's strength faltered. So, again, remember the narrator is the tree.
Maybe she'll run into Kylo Ren and get a lightsaber fight or something fun.
I wouldn't mind Ori whipping around with a lightsaber. Spoilers.
Yeah,
And the last breath was drawn.
Oh, come on, dude.
Okay, so Ori actually is dying here, but it's obviously a temporary death.
If you haven't seen Star Wars by now, Royal Bob, then you are living in a different world.
Remember, I haven't seen it either, unfortunately. I missed out, but no, yeah, so that wasn't a spoiler. You devalue the concept of a spoiler when you just consider any detail a spoiler. So I don't think Bob should do that, but I really don't like when people on the internet do it. Like, you have to have a reasonable definition of spoilers, or you actually just stifle discussion.
Yeah. Okay. I won't say anymore. Yeah,
don't worry.
I promise.
My light revived Ori. A new Dage hit. Did I read that right? Maybe I didn't read that right. The grammar didn't look right. Hey, achievement. The journey begins. Oh, Geyser, that's a good point. The Road is a Very Sad Book by Cormac McCarthy, I think. And then there was a movie. Alright, and we're able to play again. So it looks like the tree gave Ori some life back. Maybe you should have done that before everybody died, Tree. You know? But hey, now there's some flowers and stuff. Yeah, no, that's absolutely not the definition of a spoiler, Bob. I mean, God. Don't try to get on my nerves while I'm streaming.
Bob, I say I was not gonna say anything else.
Hey, little friar. No, I'm not drinking any alcohol at all. Hey, I just found a small spirit light container, and I got an achievement for that too. So many secrets. Spirit light has been added to my wheel. Find more spirit light containers to quickly gain ability points. I like ability points. Hold down and press A to jump.
Cool. She got faster too. That's handy.
No. Again, Bob, you need to study some literature classes or something, because like you say things about stories that don't make sense or don't fit with the conventional wisdom of what stories are and how stories are told. Oh, I can no longer... If I was playing on one life mode, that would have been the end of it, because I just died. Hold A to jump higher. Yeah, I'm familiar with the concept. Any game that has to tell you to hold the button longer to jump farther is just babying the player too much. Because that is the most basic video gaming concept ever since Super Mario Brothers in 1985. Alright, we'll just go here. You can see the backgrounds are really beautiful and detailed. I can't get that floating thing up there yet because I don't have an attack yet. That's a good point. Where are the developers? Maybe we can start a little ruckus. What's this thing here?
There you go.
I jump on it and I got a thing. I found a life shard. Collect these to restore my vitality. Yeah, you're right, Swizzlers. That was a mistake on my part. But anytime I write about Ori, I talk about this. That's that the level design has a lot of spikes and instant deaths in it, more than other games of this type. Bob loves that. You found an energy cell. I can collect and use more energy. I can use energy to create a soul link, so that's what I'm supposed to do right now. Press and hold B to save my game. Game saved.
Ah, there we go. So if you play the one life, can you
Nope.
save the game? Or is it just...
you lose that ability.
I see.
No, it did not disappear, Royal Bob. It's still there. We could test it maybe for a minute after. Uh-oh, here comes a bad guy. Wah! Uh-oh. Come on, Paul, you can do better than that. Haha.
Or he's gonna get his butt kicked.
No, it worked out. He actually ended up causing his own destruction. Yay, more spirit light. When I fill it up, I get an ability point. So I think when I get enough of that, I'll gain the ability to attack, something like that. Down at the bottom, we can see the little meter that it's talking about.
You also ate so many apples. At some point, I expected to spit fire apples or something like that.
It's not like an old-fashioned platformer. There we go. Soul Link is ready. I gained an ability point. Okay. So I have to get to where I want to save before I do the Soul Link. Ori found what was lost. What does that even mean? Press X to pick up the tiny light. Pretty. So pretty. The special effects.
Yeah, I gotta play this. It's just nice. Yeah, it's a very nice looking game.
My strength is returning. I am Sign, the light and eyes of the spirit tree. I was lost in this glen when she loosened her grip. I can guide you on your journey if you'll allow me to come. They must have followed you here. Oh, bad guys. So this is where I gain the ability to attack. Yeah, you press X repeatedly to use the spirit flame. That's our attack. So that's how you just jam on X and you fire little bolts of energy. That's your primary attack. No.
I love how they do those shadows of the frog like in the foreground. It's pretty cool.
That was a cool effect. Now here I have this big ability tree and I can pick different things to level up with my single point that I have. Quick Flame, shoot 3 before recharging. Pickups float to Ori. Allows reusing soul links and shortens the cooldown timer. That's interesting. I guess we're going to go with extra attack for now, just to make the combat go a little more smoothly. Achievement. Choices, choices. 1, 2, 3.
I imagine you have a cap on abilities. You cannot, or do you have to pick a
You can
path
get
or
them all eventually, I
pick and
believe, if
choose?
you stick with the game.
I see.
So this game is really reminiscent of another Metroidvania type game called Dust. Dust came out on Xbox 360, Steam, and PlayStation 4. And just want to point out, they both have their good points and their bad points. I like Dust a little better, but what I especially prefer about Dust is that it has more complex and rewarding combat than Ori does. Ori's combat is okay, but it's a little bit simple. Hollow Grove. So I can see this part of the map where we are, and I guess I'm supposed to go up there?
Was Dust multiplayer or was that a single player? Single also?
Yeah, I mean, it's this exact kind of game. These games are usually only single player. The only one that comes to mind that's two player is Guacamelee, which you should play if you haven't, Alejandro. It has some really cool Mexican culture.
Oh yeah, I own it, and it cracks me up every time all their broken Spanish. It's like every name that they have, I want to name a dog like that. I need to adopt like 20 dogs to have them name all of that.
That would be fun. Ah! Got hit. But that's fine. Can I jump that far? Yes, I can. Can't jump that high yet. Ori will eventually get a double jump. Ooh, and there's that. So my objective right now is to get to the tree, I guess. But I also can go over here real quick. Oh, I just gained an ability point. But we'll do that in a minute. First we need to see this. Spirit wells are ancient structures. These things were already in the original game, but before they were just built-in save points. If you went to one, it saved. But now you can use them as fast travel points. So once you find others, then you can fast travel between them, which is such a big improvement.
Oh yeah.
They also replenish your energy. Press X to save or Y to warp.
Do you ever like grow like in size on any of the powers, or does it still keep its same size, or you know, get older and get bigger? Is this the size of Ori?
Yeah, Ori looks like this for good. Reusing soul links and shortens the cooldown timer. That's kind of, yeah. Alright, so now I can reuse my temporarily created save points. Right now I can't get up to this point at the upper right, which signals the beginning of the new content in the game. But we will get up there. We just have to gain a new ability first. Hold A to jump even higher. There we go. Ori is just a cute little white creature.
It kind of looks like a unicorn without the horn. Just kind of has that mythical, excuse me.
Well, I mean, white and glowing like a unicorn.
Yeah, I can remember. It reminds me of Pokemon.
There we go.
And slightly of that character from Disney, that movie, Hercules. Doesn't he have like a what's the mythical creature with that is two-legged and looks like half
Danny
goat, half
DeVito, the satyr.
I guess.
Yeah, the character was played by Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I know that's the voice, but I don't remember what the name is in English. What do you call those?
Yeah.
Satyr?
Okay, so I've just found an item. A keystone. They're used to open spirit gates. Each spirit gate requires a different number of keystones. So I need to find lots more of those. That's right, Swizz. I can just shoot stuff. But only things that deserve to be shot. So I can push this rock over here and then use it to get over those spikes.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Geyser. It's got a fish rabbit. It's got the legs like a rabbit. They flex kind of like a rabbit.
Hey Swizz, The spirit gate blocks us. They were built for protection before the days of decay. The required keystones must be nearby. We already found one keystone, so will that be enough to open it? Let's find out. Press X to open the spirit gate. Nope, need one more. Oh, Bob. Swizzlers would like to hear more about my trip. You know, we actually covered all the details of the trip during Monday night's stream. So, shame on... Yeah,
You missed
shame
it.
on the people who didn't come for that. No, I know you were busy though, Alex.
That's right.
But, yeah, I recently went to Atlanta, Georgia for the weekend, and that was a very pretty place. We stayed at a place called Lanier Islands, which was about 90 minutes away from the airport. Yeah,
Oh,
now I
wow.
got my other piece of the map thing that I needed, the keystone, yeah. So press X and, yep, put both pieces in. It's gonna open. There it goes. Stetorg was here, so that makes Stetorg the MVP.
Yeah. I had a really good justification for not being here on Monday.
Yeah, you were studying for an exam and you ended up acing the exam.
That's right.
So I need to save pretty soon, but I don't want to save yet. That's the challenge with this game. You can save at any time, but it uses up some of your energy. You get that energy back, sure, from killing these little things in the environment. But you just have to decide, do I want to save now and then I can't save again for 5 minutes, or do I wait and save in 5 minutes? But yeah, I'll go ahead and save just to be safe. Game saved. I can reuse that same save point now, I believe. Yep, hold B to rekindle it. Since I put a point into being able to do that. So I need to go up, but it looks like we'll go down first. Oh neat, So-Called has been to Atlanta to watch Braves games. Wow, So-Called. You travel just to watch a game? I found an energy... I shouldn't have skipped through that. I was wailing on the button because I was attacking things. Now, keep in mind I played the original game and I gave it a nice thorough review at Windows Central, but it has been a long time since I played it. So I'm a little rusty on some things. Don't expect me to be a complete expert. Yo, Leonard, welcome to the stream. So we can go...
Hey, Leonard.
Go lower right first. I'm trying to close off areas so I know I don't have to go back that way when possible. So tell us a little about...
By the way, for those who are on Windows, John Callahan on Windows Central wrote an article today about this game being a little bit delayed on Windows 10.
Yeah, but that's curious because the Windows 10 version didn't have a release date to begin with, so I need to kind of investigate what the source of that article was. If we can find the mapstone fragment, we might be able to repair this mapstone, so I have to go look for a mapstone fragment, and hey, it's right here. Oh no, that's actually not the same kind of stone. But I can also see something on the other side of the wall. Can I get over there? Not anytime soon. Yeah, are you just really into the Braves? Maze? Maisie? Daisy May? He likes to be called Daisy May. Yeah.
Daisy May.
I'm not sure why, but... You know what just came out yesterday is The Division. We were talking a little bit about The Division earlier.
Yep.
And I actually picked that up because I want to write a little bit about it. And I was playing that with Maze and Simu Chippewa and Lowfire yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's really good in co-op. Sort of realistic Borderlands, basically. It's a lot like Borderlands. But really great graphics. They're impressively good. The story is just awful. But other people won't feel that way. I think it's awful, but I think the general population will be happy with it. Let's see. I'm just kind of picky about some things. Oh, these bad guys, they're such jerks. Why can't they just be nice?
I think the rest of the population, we just enjoy shooting stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. I can still enjoy the game because the gameplay itself is good. I just have to make note of the story stuff because I am interested in story. I found a life cell.
Yeah, once I find where my game went, then I will download it and play it.
Yes, I hope you can do that, bro.
I suppose I can just contact the developers or whoever redeems the codes and say, "Hey, where is my code? Where's my game?"
So I can't go that way yet. I don't actually see where I'm able to go right now. Let's go find out. Another big part, exploration is such a big part of a Metroidvania type game like this. Spirit Caverns. Yeah, if anybody notices where I'm supposed to go, then just tell me. I'm not above taking a little help from my awesome readers. Game saved. Viewers, I should say. So I'm missing a stone, can't go that way. I've already gone down here and that didn't pay off. Yeah, Simu agrees.
Do you have any
What?
Do you have any way to go down, like jump down when you're going over like trunks or stuff like that?
Some things you can jump straight down through them. It looks like over here on the right there might be a pathway I didn't take yet, unless it's the water. Does the water kill me? I bet it does.
Purple water might.
Yep, it does indeed kill you. Poor
Yay.
Ori. Good thing I saved. So, yeah, that makes me worry. I must have to go... I don't even know. I was afraid we'd run into the part where we can't play past it really early on. But it looks like no, I'll get stuck and that way it'll last a long time. Oh, I gained an ability point. So early on, Ori levels up pretty quickly, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I think it's encouraging when it takes too long and the game gets slow, people tend to put it off for a while.
I'll go left here. Looks like there might be some more to left. Oh, yeah, and there's bad guys and scary things. A rock. Can drag the rock around. Remember, we're playing on easy mode, so normally the game would be a little harder. One way that it would be harder is that the enemies would have more life.
I see.
Got this thing. Can I get up here yet? Doesn't look like I can get up here yet. That's a shame. I was really hoping that'd be the way to go. If only I could take this rock up there with me.
Yeah, that will come handy for sure, but too bad.
Yeah, Simu and Maze are talking about playing the Division. One thing about one of your overall goals in the Division is to expand your base. You have these 3 different wings, and doing certain kinds of missions helps you to expand those wings, and every expansion gives you something good. So it's a good motivator for keeping going. I really like that about it, because as far as games go, almost the most important thing for me is the metagame. That's the things that your overall goals that you look forward to. Most pickups now float to Ori. Yes, I'll pick that. I'm just gonna kind of, for now, I'm spreading it out.
Lots of thorns in this game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot, dude. It gets to be way too much, in my opinion. Doesn't make the game impossible or anything, but it's just, man, they went crazy with it. Uh-oh.
It's kinda...
There were those that turned to hope. We see an Ori-like figure there. When she ravaged and killed... What's all this about? The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He is the reason we're alive, the reason we grew. When he called out to find you many years past, we were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe. So they have an enemy.
And it looks like you.
Oh no, it's not the enemy that looks like me. That's just someone else. These ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer and feel the light of Phil, the spirit inside. Or maybe that's feel. I don't know how to say that. Press X to absorb the light.
Feel.
Sure, why not? That's too bad, Swizzlers. It's pretty great. Here we go. You've learned wall jump. Yes, now I'll be able to get higher. Let's see if we can wall jump on the left.
Superpowers, superpowers.
An energy cell.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. You know, with something like a beta, you have to remember a beta is not the same thing. Not exactly the same thing as a demo, but also just whatever a beta is, it doesn't fully represent the final game. So I have to kind of remember that there's an item here that I need to come back and get. And I wish there was a way to mark that on the map, because otherwise you just have to run back and explore everything. That's a strategy they use to pad out the game a bit. Because I need double jump before I can get up there, I believe.
Yeah, since you cannot hold heavy items up just sideways, I guess that's
exactly
right.
Yeah, Lowfire is right about that. The story to the Division, it's not real great. But again, that's not why most shooter fans play games to begin with, so it's not as big a deal as it could be. I'm going to go left, and I believe we can go up now thanks to our new wall climbing ability.
So Tom Clancy is based on some actual novels, isn't it?
The author, Tom Clancy, wrote a bunch of novels during his lifetime. He's dead now. And yeah, so he didn't write The Division, but it's inspired by
story,
his universe that he created, his paranoid military universe, I guess you could say, it lives on, whether he's around for it or not. Can't push that, so we're just gonna run. Dang it, I was supposed to push the boulder, but it didn't come with me. Maybe I have to pull it. Yep, that's it. Oh lordy. And then it slides back down. This is what I'm talking about, the game being hard. Okay, now it's not sliding down. But when the spinny... No, that didn't work. This is just grueling.
You think the rock will stop those things from spinning,
nice.
Right? Just good. We'll go through. It's like, what is the physics here? I'm not following.
That's a fair point, dude. Hey, I got the other keystone I needed. And I can also jump up here and get this.
Wood.
We haven't been to a lot of different environments yet, but some of the environments are really, really beautiful. I can move this switch and it will lower that platform there. And now I can get over to that place that I couldn't get before. Hurry back, Simu.
Is the UI considerably better than the original game? How much distance, like years-wise, is between the release of these two games?
1 year. Map
1 year.
fragment.
Okay.
Now where's that map area? Where was that? It was down to the right, I think. I don't really remember very well. Swizzers likes the Sid Meier's property. Is Sid Meier not alive anymore? I guess he's probably not. Even though he could be alive, and I'm just like dooming him by saying that. Alright, I'm gonna insert
the nursing home.
Insert this into the map stone. Let's see what that gets us. Achievement, for one. It also fills out a portion of the map, but in gray, so I know that I haven't been there before. I agree, Icky. Yes, that is true, Royal Bob. But now that I have the wall jump, do you think I can get into that new area? I just don't want to do that yet until I get to the spirit tree. And we already showed the new area in our interview video. Pretty happy with how that video turned out. Come on, jump back up.
Yeah, you just keep doing more videos and you're gonna get a lot better and better over time, dude. Just
I
have to
hope
keep doing
so.
it.
I think the next step is to switch to Adobe Premiere. I've been using Cyberlink Power Director, and there's some things about it that really get on my nerves.
Get a Mac.
Or I could do that, but forget that.
Just ask your buddies from Mac Central to borrow one.
Oh, Bob.
Or what are they called? I forget. It's not Mac Central, right? Or iOS Central. What do they call themselves?
Ooh, iMore?
Your sister. You know, there is Android Central, Windows Central. What is the iOS side of the house called? iMore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure they have a couple laying around that they can let you borrow.
met some really cool people from them. I mean, they share a certain amount of it. As a company, we share a certain amount of equipment between each other, but I don't think I could demonstrate a need for that particular thing.
Well, Premiere Elements is actually very good. I think if you don't want to spend the money on the full Premiere, I think Premiere Elements is decent enough to be dangerous. Not as polished, of course, but I think over time it became less of a consumer-like product and a little bit more semi-professional, I guess you could say.
Ooh. By the way, when I said I wasn't sure if Sid Meier is alive, I was actually thinking of Sid Mead. Sorry about that. Their names are very similar. Sid Mead is an artist. He used to develop things for sci-fi movies and games.
Oh yeah, like what?
Don't do that, you guys. We don't need that kind of discussion embedded in our videos. I don't know, like the ships in Alien, I think Sid Mead did those. But I forget.
But not the aliens, just the spaceships and stuff. Okay.
I mean, maybe aliens, but definitely spaceships. But no, the aliens from the movie Aliens, those were designed by, or they were at least inspired by the works of H.R. Geiger, but I think he might have actually designed them. Alright, so here it is, you guys. We reached the new area. This statue looks familiar. I've seen it before.
Sid Mead's still alive, lives in St. Paul, Minneapolis. He's 82.
Sweet.
Yeah.
They found the home.
Futurist is his title.
Yeah, because he specializes in sci-fi designs. The child who embraced our light.
It looks like a pretty good portfolio.
That's funny, Geyser. Yeah, I really like some of his stuff. No, I mean, you can talk about Apple, just not disparagingly, or not to any severe extent. Many years ago, when the tree was but a sprout, Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. Oh, that's interesting. So Naru was the young one in that exchange. We saw a mother and a child. Blackroot Burrows. We're still allowed to show this, right? Yeah, because we haven't reached the lost something or other. Lost Woods.
Correct.
Cool. This first new area, it's really dark. And somebody complained about that in the comments to our video. But it's not permanently dark. Just part of it is.
Well, it's just one area. It's the mood. It sets the mood, right?
Ooh, I gained an ability point. Don't mind if I do. I'm trying. Well, let me create it. I can't create a soul link in an unsafe zone. Well, I better reach a...
Boo.
Then I fall down and hit a spike, of course. Well, get me to a safe zone then. Still can't. Oh, that sucks. If I die before I get to a safe zone, I will be very unhappy.
Yeah, how far back will that send you?
It's the last time I saved. But no, I was able to save right here, thank goodness. So good.
Okay, good.
Creating a soul link restores 1 life cell. That's probably what I should do. Or it can increase the strength of my attacks. I'll go with life.
There you go.
Okay.
Phew. Hey, I gotta go refill my coffee. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
I'm just gonna die on these spikes because, once again, they really, really like their instant death spikes. Okay. To be fair, I can take 2 hits before I die from them. So you don't have to copy Royal Bob. Be your own person. Nara, who stood by her side. Okay, press right trigger to pick up objects. Now I can carry this ball around, and when I do, it makes this wall disappear. And look at that, there's a platform revealed that wasn't there without the ball. Put the ball down. It's just when it gets into its range. I need that energy. So even though it's in the dark, there's still some nice use of color. You know, it's not a cop-out to put this area in the dark. It's a deliberate game choice. Oh, I hate that. Just got knocked down because of that enemy. But I did kill the enemy, so that should be the end of that. Come on. Challenging segment. This is where I died when I played it at the Xbox Spring Showcase. Died and basically quit. I only had a certain amount of time to play, you know. Ow! Stop shooting me. Boy.
Okay,
Welcome
I'm back. And yes, I'm having coffee. I love drinking coffee.
Well, I
All
only died
times.
5 times while you were gone.
Only 5? Come on, dude. You're making me look bad.
Well, I want to point out, even though this is easy mode, the game is still pretty hard because the game designers they kind of lean towards a hardcore experience.
Well, if they make it too easy, it wouldn't be that fun.
People's girlfriends would be able to play, and we cannot have that.
That's right.
It's kind of a reference to our old Ori stream. Okay. Stop. Yes, made it. I mean, the enemy's blast should not knock you so far back when getting knocked back means you'll fall and die in the spikes. A large spirit light container. Yeah,
Ooh.
so that's just a bunch of experience, in other words. Here's my save point. I can reuse it since I was smart and got that ability. Now let's go over here. I can see a platform up high, but I can't get to it. That's interesting. Do I want to get to it? The only ones we have chatting are the ones who don't want to actually look at the stream anymore. And I fell and died in the spikes.
Yeah.
Oh man, the respawn point, it actually spawns an enemy next to me who attacked me. That's not cool. So be a little more careful, Paul. Let's figure this out. I don't think I can kill that fireball shooting thing. I think I just have to avoid its shots. Ow. Or get hit, of course.
Yes, Tedor says you should have run the stream in one life mode.
That would be a short stream, wouldn't it?
It's like, here's a 15-minute stream for you. We'll see how far we can go.
One life mode actually is for experts, so you would not play the game that way your first time. Uh-oh. This is weird. Oh, there we go. I made it. Nope! Oh, I really should have saved when I got across that pit. It takes a little while to get used to Ori's rhythms, what it requires of you. There's a cool little design element here. When we touch these lantern things, they remain lit.
Hmm.
Alright. Wait for that thing to stop shooting.
Kind of like this dark level, though. Just
Oh, crap.
I don't know. It adds to the mood, and you don't know what the heck you're gonna run into.
Yeah. Oh God, I didn't remember to save. Welcome, L Alex 97.
Oh,
It's somebody with a similar name to you, Alejandro. Okay.
hey, El
Where's
Alex.
Yup84 when I need him? Because Yup84, during the original stream, it was his duty to remind me to save. That's his job.
Hmm. I think he went to get coffee too.
Maybe so.
It's you say the word coffee and everybody wants coffee. It's like when somebody sneezes, everyone wants to sneeze.
Saving now. Yes.
There you go.
That will be so much better. But the ability to save almost anywhere is a great feature. It can reduce the backtracking as long as you remember. You have to remember to do it, but could be worse.
Awesome.
So what's this? Got a moving platform. There's another one, but I'm too far away to use it just yet.
So do you also get, I don't know, bonus points or achievements on finishing the game in multiple modes? Any incentives like that?
Each difficulty level has its own achievement. So beating it on hard, for instance, you get the hard achievement, as I understand it.
Gotcha.
I haven't really looked at the whole
I
list,
see.
but that's what they explained to me.
Hey, El Alex is from Mexico. Hey,
Oh,
I am
crap.
from Mexico. I'm not in Mexico, but hola. And yes, Whistlers, I saw your link. I looked at that before. I'm just not, I don't know. It looks like fun to play those old school games, but at the same time, I kind of want to catch up on the more modern games that I haven't played.
I didn't really see the point of his link, but that was okay. If it's the same one I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
just catering to my Star Wars
Oh.
liking. Yeah, I think the only Star Wars game I really play
Tyler.
is the Old Republic, not Battlefront. Oh, Tyler
Yeah,
is
it's our
here.
man Tyler. Tyler, this is the new content for Ori and the Blind Forest. Yay.
Is this a new name tag for Tyler? Didn't he have a different one?
This is actually his original. The other one
Oh,
is his
I
less
see.
cool one.
Inverted axis.
Just like how Mace, who was talking earlier, has So-Called Gamer as his alternate name.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember the so-called gamer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've already been up there. Oh, crap. Well, I didn't fall and die, so that's good. I really need to save before anything else happens, but I can't until I get to a nice, solid area. Like right here. Ooh.
They're talking about angel kisses, not angel living dead girl.
Yeah, Angel Kisses is the nice one. Living Dead Girl is the saucy one. What is this thing?
There you go.
I just hit a switch and it opened a new pathway down there. So I need to get down there. I just want to make sure I've cleared out everything in this top area. Waiting for this platform.
Boys behave.
Hey, we are all about the girl kisses.
That's right. Alex, no. Oh, wait. Not the definitive edition, right, Paul? You can buy the non-definitive edition.
Yeah,
But
this comes out Friday. Is Friday the date? I think so. So
yeah, I was trying to look it up on Amazon, but Amazon doesn't have the same one.
oh man.
But Paul will write a timely article and tell you all about
real
it.
timely. Tyler, help me out.
Like tonight.
Tonight I'm gonna play some Division, but it's research to help me with Division articles because I do have some in the planning phase. Oh, well, I should go back to my save point and save again. Good. Now I know we opened up a new pathway along the right somewhere. There it is. So, what do we discover here? I saw a little item I couldn't get. I hope it doesn't count towards collectibles. I don't think it does.
Hmm.
Oh, that didn't do anything. I was hoping that was a place to save. Bob would like to pre-order the upgrade, but he can't. Ow! That was very kind of the game. A block just fell and killed me, and I didn't have a lot of warning. So there's a down path over here. Do I want to go down? Can I go down? Not yet.
Why not? Ouch.
Indecisive gamer. Oh, so you do like the... Oh, yeah. He thinks it's a great game. Nice. Yeah, this game really connected with a lot of people. I feel... Oh, that freaking falling thing. I feel like a little bit of an outsider that I'm more critical of the original game, but I still like it, you know? And I think this version of Ori is going to be just what I wanted, except for the level design still being a little too spike heavy. Yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen, Tyler. But Tyler, PlayStation 4 got Dust and Elysian Tales, so you still turned... You did okay in that. Oh! Ha! Oh, it still fell on me even when I tried to walk under it. Am I not supposed to go that way yet?
Maybe you have to earn a different type of power or something to go there.
I think probably it's fine. I'm just missing something. Yeah, that's... Here's a moving platform I was missing. I was getting too far ahead of myself, as I've been known to do.
Oh.
Whoops. Okay.
Well, you're the adventurous kind.
Tyler, did you try The Division yet? I understand you got it recently. Whoa, this is weird. Yeah, there's a laser up there, and my proximity to the platforms affects whether or not the laser is blocked.
Laser, huh?
Yeah. But boy, I don't really know what to do. I have to get to that switch right there, and then I can turn the lights on. Oh crap! Yeah, it's gonna take me a little while. Somebody should watch the interview video and see what the guy did, because he solved it right towards the end of the video. Ooh, Tyler's gonna play some Division. Tyler, tell me how awesome you think the live-action intro to the Division is. Like, super awesome or just really awesome? I'm being a little facetious. It's pretty crappy. Okay, can I jump against that?
I'm like, oh, please don't spoil it.
Okay, I cannot jump against that platform, so that's not the solution. Yo, Bandit Gaz, good to see you, dude. Bandit Gaz is a British viewer. We had another British guy in here a minute ago, didn't we? A little while ago.
Who's that?
That the dude who was asking about the price of the game in pounds.
Oh, started with a G.
Gentry,
also.
Right?
No, hang on. Let me scroll up here on the chat. Guys are funny.
Figured it out. Geyser, good job. I had to drop
Geyser,
the stone
yeah.
on that platform, and then I could keep the laser blocked long enough to get up here and pull a switch. Yes! Woo! And look at that.
There we go.
Whoa. Now what? I don't know what's happening. Oh, I picked up the stone which fell and I'm putting it on the pedestal. That's what's gonna make the light come on, I bet. I just bet.
Can only hope.
I hope you've been well, Bandit. I know we haven't had a chance to chat in a while. Actually, I haven't been able to chat with a lot of people lately. Yes.
He's been quite the traveler.
Indeed. More than I actually have felt like traveling. Game saved. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Royal Bob. So now I can go down, and
You wouldn't be the first one.
Eki was looking for Naru, but she was gone when he came. So, is Eki the boy? Probably. He was swift like the wind and sprinted with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way. That sounds like I might be finding the sprint ability soon. Press X to absorb the light. Yeah,
Yay.
getting a new ability. This is brand new to this version of the game. I've learned dash. Press right bumper to dash in the direction I'm facing. Let's try that out.
Nice.
Can't air dash yet. I have to get an upgrade to air dash. But that is really cool. Let's go back and save. Did I just get hit by something? Screen shook. Royal Bob, that's a perfect attitude. See, why can't everyone be a little more like Royal Bob? You just have to stay on top of the ball.
That's right. I guess the notifications from Twitch just come with mobile apps, right? You have to turn them on your app. They're not native to Twitch itself.
Yeah, that is true. Oops. Tyler says he really liked the intro. Yeah, it was all over the place. No, it's edited really poorly. Like it cuts so much. It's very jarring and disjointed. It doesn't add up to much of anything. It's trying to be like the opening of the Dawn of the Dead, the newer one, you know, but it does not succeed. So even though I can dash, I can't get through this thing yet. I'm going to have to come back later on after I have a new ability. So, this new area, it's kind of a two-parter, you know? You got to come back later in the game.
A two-parter. Is that literally correct?
Yeah. I mean, sort of. I mean, what I just said was correct. Oh, wait. No. No, I was wrong. There's a switch. So.
Just teasing you, man.
Oh, but I can dash here. I have to dash over and over to try to outrun the falling thing. So much pressure! Okay, I made it. That thing just won't stay up. Who built this anyway? Because they didn't build to last. Woo! Another ability point. Time to create a soul link. Oh, you're so wrong, Tyler. Halves the cost of charge flame. I don't even think I could do charge flame yet. Makes most pickups show on the map. Oh, that's how I'm going to be able to tell I haven't picked up that pickup yet. You know, the one that I have to go back to?
Mm-hmm.
Increases the strength of the spirit flame. Yeah, why not? Alright. Now I'm large and in charge. Yeah, I mean, Little Friar is properly defensive because Tyler is being a punk. As he is wont to do. Ah! Oh god! I failed that part. Let's try this again. That's not fair.
Well,
There's spikes on top of this stupid thing I'm supposed to jump over, so the boulder just... Imagine doing this in one life mode. You'll see when it gets to it. I mean, you're literally defending something. That's being defensive. I mean, that's the definition of defensive. I'm not saying you're being inappropriately defensive.
yeah, but no such thing as fairness.
Okay, come on. I made it. That was rough. God, that was scary. Oh, man. So you guys are going to get to see the best of Ori and the Blind Forest. It's at its best when it's being unfairly difficult. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is the end of the game. There's nothing more to see after this.
Okay.
I'm kidding. But I am not happy. So don't try to drag that rock, it's not draggable. I have discovered that. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, just run, run. Made it. Oh, I don't have the ground pound yet, which would open the switch. And I got an achievement for surviving the boulder. At least there was an achievement.
It's a good way to play for a full hour, getting a bunch of achievements.
And I found a life cell. So let's look at the map. Can we see? I can see that pickup down there at the lower right that I cannot get yet because I don't have the ground pound yet. But at least I can see it. And what's this here? It's showing me a different area. We should return here later. There is much left unknown. Down below, we may find the place they once called their home. Press... Oh, so I got to a warp point. Oops. Wait, press X to save. Yeah, congrats on the PlayStation 4 purchase, Simu. Now he's got an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, just like us, Alejandro.
Welcome to the club.
PlayStation 4 owners, the Snooty Gamers Club.
It's called the Pixies PXs.
Have to pay Microsoft for it. Maybe. Now we're going to try out fast travel, because this is as far as I can get. It has told me to come back after I have more abilities, so I know I need to come back when I have double jump and ground pound. So I'm just going to use fast travel. I push the Y button, and now I can fast travel to this point over here by the tree. So let's go to that. Probably true, Tyler.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Talking all about what they expect from Titanfall 2.
Right.
Will it use the cloud or won't it? Will clouds still exist when Titanfall 2 comes out, or will the atmosphere have dried up? No one can really say. So, where do I want to go? I guess actually we should save and quit. Let's find a good save point. Let's go back to that place I just was. I can save there. So guys, our choices as far as streams go is we could go ahead and play some The Division, or we could look at Raiden 5, but also we can save Raiden 5 for another night. I don't know when it would be. Not tonight, though.
What are you doing on Saturday? Have you
Saturday we're
mentioned it?
streaming Tiny Troopers Joint Ops for Xbox One.
There we go.
Icky wishes that EDF 4.1 was available on Xbox One, and that is a fair point. It is going to come to PC, that's the rumor, so hopefully it comes to PC. Yeah.
Nice. Now I'll have one for each platform.
MLB The Show, that'd be something. Yeah, I mean, the PC version, dude, it's, I mean, potentially it could look really nice. You know, potentially it will be the most impressive EDF ever. Oh, So-Called's already playing it, so yeah. Sounds like everybody would like to see some of The Division. So everybody, this has been our first look at Ori the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. We explored the whole new area. I mean, all that we were able to explore at this point. Then we'll come back to it later in the game. But you can look forward to it. If you already own the game, remember it's a $5 upgrade. Otherwise, you'll need to buy the Definitive Edition all on its own. And so far, I'm really impressed by the improvements. The fast travel especially is, I mean, such an important thing. I can't believe they left it out of the original game, but now it has it. Glad for that. And the new area was really cool. I look forward to exploring more of it. Thank you for co-hosting with me, Alejandro.
Always a pleasure.
Excellent. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. We're going to take a quick break, a little bit of a restroom break. Then we'll be back in a few minutes, so stick around for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, then remember, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
Stay tuned.